Greetings. As you know, I'm Angela Kennedy, or Angie, or whatever you want to call me, and this is my quote-unquote reflection paper. This idea wasn't originally mine, but I got it off the soccer rules. I thought it was pretty creative, and I did not come up with this first. Anyways, this is going to be my reflection paper. In English, you're supposed to not say, this is my reflection paper, but oh well, it's a video. Anyways, I will be talking about several different things, what I experienced, plus I'll be showing photos and video. As in life, there are different types of experiences that you will go through. This thing I did this semester and last semester was something fairly impactful, I think, and impactful, or whatever words you choose. I think it's been a very positive experience, as I've always wanted to be since I was a little girl. I think I've talked about this in other papers. Since I've been a little girl, I wanted to be a teacher. I can't explain it, but it's just been deep down inside of me. It's like writing. I love to write, and it's always been there. My desire to be a teacher's always been there, and I'm really grateful I got involved with the Cookies Project because it enabled me to realize that I do want to become a teacher. I don't know if I want to do elementary ed, but I want to do probably more than likely special education, but this overall experience with Cookies has taught me that I want to be a teacher. That's my overall experience. I want to be a teacher. They needed me. There was a few students I felt especially needed me. Roberto and Michael. I don't want to say they remind me of when I was their age. I was more like a couple other students, but I can understand where they're coming from. Especially if you don't get the material and you need the extra help. I feel like I need to give them extra attention, help them, encourage them, look at their work and saying they're good, doing a very good job. That's what I did, and I felt that was why I was there, to encourage them, to give them a helping hand, because deep down inside, I think they really didn't have that. I'm not saying the parents are not a positive influence, but I think they needed that. Though all the kids needed someone there to tell them that they were doing a good job, and if they didn't understand something, tell them that when you were their age, you had struggles too. And I would often tell them, well, when I was your age, this stuff was hard too, especially when it came to math. I told them, look, when you get older, you're gonna have to know this stuff, but don't worry. Adults have trouble with math as much as kids do. And a lot of adults seem to forget that when they teach kids math, that unless they're like certain people I know in my life that are really good with math. Math is a really difficult subject, and not to be let down, to believe in themselves, strive. And that was my goal with this. My overall experience was a positive one. It made me want to become a teacher even more, and I think I had a positive impact on these kids' lives. Even if I didn't, I would bring them on certain holidays, like on Christmas and Halloween and Valentine's Day, and today was my last day. I went to do ours. I gave them a goodie bag, just pencils and erasers and a sticker that said, "Good going, you're great." I think positive words make the most difference, and if they try their best, my philosophy in life is if somebody tried their best and does their best, then that's all that counts. If you try your best and you put your best foot forward, good things will come about. I think I showed these kids that by giving them little goodie bags, even though they're not expensive. I spent $3 or $4 on making these little packages, care packages for them, but it showed that I cared about them. I took the time to think about them, and I think the kids believed I cared in them, and I hope they'll remember me. Oh, I'm sorry, crying, but oh well. And I hope they got something from me and I hope they will remember me as a positive influence, and obviously they've had an effect on me going there since August. I didn't realize it was gonna affect me this way, but yeah. What I did for my learning activity is I taught them the secret to the nines. That my overall experience with the learning activity is, in doing something math related, I think it helped me build my own confidence in math and showed them that even adults can make mistakes and adults aren't perfect. And multiplication, I still have trouble with multiplication, and I wanted to give them a technique that helped me throughout the years, and I hope they got something really impactful. The hours I completed were, including my hours I had to make up, I'd say 45 to 50. What I learned from this is that, as I mentioned before, that I want to become a teacher. I learned from them that more confidence in myself, and it reminded me of my own childhood, and I was able to remember what it's like to be a kid, and I think it's going to help me when I go into my own classroom eventually. It really impacted my life. As you've seen previously, I started to get carried, and obviously they had an impact on me, and yeah, it just reinforced the idea that I want to be a teacher. I want to be a special education teacher, but there's so many areas I want to go into. I decided to put together a montage of pictures I've taken over the last couple days and video to show the classroom. I felt it was more important for me to get footage of the kids more over than myself, because this is what the project is about. Cookie's project is about the kids. Even though you're a part of it, you're there to help the kids, and my footage and photography of the kids reflects that they're the top priority of the Cookies mentoring program, and showing them that it's okay to, it's going to be possible to go on to college and high school, and so on and so on. So, yeah, so this is that footage, and I enjoyed being Cookies, and I enjoyed being at Coach's, and yeah, that's about it. Not the most exciting video in the world, but I hope you got something from it. So that's about it. Thank you for your time, and hope you enjoy the footage and the photography I took. So, till later. Bye. Oh, that's cool.
It's like you get bubbles and they just stay in there.
Hey! No! Oh! Record a fight!
No, no!
Figured out all the pieces and now makes sense to me.
No!
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
What? Yeah. Where?
What are you working on?
Say.
Want a brother live with all his wit. Never taught me lies.
No, you have around. You change it so you have your email. That one?